Nakikinig ba kayo o naririnig niyo lang ako? As a student who'd gone through online classes during the pandemic, profs would always ask before the beginning of class if naririnig namin sila. Of course, if okay ang audio, we say yes. Though admittedly, for many students like me, in some instances, it stops there. If the lecture or lesson is boring or even if it becomes too difficult to handle, it becomes easier and more desirable to minimize the Zoom call and do other things over the internet. Oo, naririnig ko pa rin yung taginting ng boses ng prof ko, pero hindi na ako nakikinig sa kanya. The gospel today is Jesus' one big listen to me. His transfiguration, appearing beside Moses and Elijah, all of them clothed in light, was to reveal to James, Peter, and John that he truly was the Messiah, just as Peter had said. Diyan pa lang dapat makinig na sila. And yet, we have one more element to the story. God suddenly says, "This is my beloved Son, listen to him." It really is hard to listen sometimes. With the chaos going on in our minds or even in the world around us, something big, something grand has to stop us in our tracks just to get us to listen. Maybe that means realizing your professor or boss is a giant in your field, or that giant voice is the one calling you out for not listening. Or in the case of our gospel today, it's the revealed majesty of Jesus and the commanding voice of his Father. Who are you then not to listen to the Messiah, the Son of God? Though I'd like to argue that the purpose of the Transfiguration does not stop there. Notice later on that despite Peter asking if a tent should be set for Jesus, Moses, and Elijah, the Transfiguration ends, and Jesus remains without the bells and whistles. The Transfiguration was not meant to happen forever. It was simply a show of force, a show of the full glory of God and His Son, that the three disciples might have faith to see Jesus through, even to the pains of Good Friday, up until the glory of Easter Sunday. Something big, something grand, something surprising might get us to stop and listen, but those things will not last forever. Either they disappear or lose their sense of largeness in our eyes. And yet, we still listen, because now we know their fullness, their grandeur. So today, as we listen, not hear, the glory of Jesus in the gospel today, may this testament keep us going. May it remind us to continue running the race, even when it gets painful, tiring, or lonely. May it remind us that life does not end on the pains of Good Friday, but on the glory of Easter Sunday. But until then, make sure you heed the voice calling you out via Zoom, and make sure to listen until the very end.